Good morning and welcome to this special telecast of the Retail Jeweler for GJPC and IIJS Premier 2024. And we have with us Mr. Tawhid Abdullah, the legendary man who has created 2 retail brands in his lifetime and now is also the chairman of the Dubai Jewelry Group. So welcome, Tawhid Bhai. How are you doing?
Thank you very much. Thank you for the too biased presentation.
No. Tawhid Bhai, you know IIJS Premier.
Just because we were working together, you are so kind to me.
Thank you, sir. So, Tawhid bhai, we have seen you very closely associated with India, from the time you are in this business. And you have seen IIJS grow from a show with 100 exhibitors to today more than 3,600 booths and more than 2,500 exhibitors. So, what are your expectations from this show this year?
We are part of the industry. I mean, the giants India, who would not like to be a partnering with? And we have been benefiting from the Indian knowledge, from the Indian manufacturers to the Indian designers, which is very recently important. And it's coming up and it's growing up. And I can clearly say that we are benefiting and we are following and we are encouraging the development is been happening with this exhibition. And we are more happy today to see that there are more, knowing that there is about more than 100 exhibitors of a high end of couture jewelry and fashion. And these are all plus points because, Indian for our market is the leader, no matter what. We have got the Italian European inspiration is for the trend and so on. We have got the Indian, which has no competitor. I mean, you guys come from a corner which nobody can take from you, but you are the people who's taking advantage from everybody. The Indonesian has taken big chunk of the machine-made products from Italy because they are competing on the price and delivery and quantity and so on. The Malaysian has taken part also from Italy. The Turkish production came and take big chunk of the Italian products. So there are the race, if we look at the early 70s, the race was the Italian was on the front and the Indian was on the Asian side on the front. The Italian lost the race from number 1 to probably number 4 and number 5, if not number 6 as well, because we have got the Malaysian, we have got the Indonesian, we have got the Indian producing 18 karat, and we have got the Turkish production together with the Chinese. So the race is going to continue, and you guys, again, I say you are on the front race, and it takes, of course, more effort than the others to be fighting for the first place. What I think is this couture will add a lot of value.
Okay, great. And Tawhid bhai, what are the jewelry categories that you and your team will be looking at? And what is your advice to the manufacturers of India?
Let's look at the others. Not mistake, but maybe not be up to date with the market. The loss on fabrication today, gold is at 2,400 plus, versus a year ago or 6 months ago it was 2,400, $2,000. So we are 20% up. When the manufacturers come and chase the 8, 7, and 6, and 11, and 12 touch, that is becoming doubly. The 11 of 2000 becoming 12 and a half will become 20% more. The 8 of 2000, which is 6 months ago, became 9.5. So they have to recalculate. And I think this mistake still, the Italian producer are insisting on 4% loss on fabrication, 3% for loss of fabrication. Gold at 1,000, gold at 2,000, gold at 2,400 is not the same percentage. And they are sticking to that. And that's where my advice to the Indian manufacturers to come out of the percentage and go back to the cost of manufacturing, as in labor charges, not converting the labor charges into percentage of for a long term. Who knows gold? Where is it going to go on the
Yeah.
future?
Yes. Yes. And how are the Indian jewelry products Tawhid Bhai doing now in the UAE and the Middle East market?
You guys has been given a carte blanche, with the CEPA, and I think, yes, we are benefiting because you guys has opened a lot of business here. It became, a lot of subsidiaries in India has become their offices in Dubai that bring us more customers from other part of the world, either being the East or the West or Central Europe and so on. But at the same time, it's a tough competition for us. So that, by the way, has given us a more need than a choice to improve our manufacturing skills. And we are cooperating with a lot of Indian manufacturers to improve and enlarge and uh, expedite our manufacturing business. And we have started seeing that we are taking a little bit from the Turkish producer, some of the uh, products that they are doing too. So it is, yes, it's tougher competition, but it's a tougher learn curve for us to improve our manufacturing unit.
Great, great. And that, Tawhid Bhai, brings us to the consumer. The consumer has been changing rapidly in UAE. The profile of consumer has been changing. So many different countries, customers are coming in. And also in across Middle East, a lot of markets are opening up, like Saudi Arabia and Qatar. They have really opened up the markets. A lot of new ways of culture has been brought into place. So jewelry plays a significant role in this entire ecosystem in Middle East as well. So, what is your prediction for the jewelry business in UAE and across Middle East, including places like Egypt? Because you are also present in Egypt. What you see this year will be like compared to the last year?
If we talk hypothetically, if you ask me same question, what uh, a year ago, and says gold at 1800, what would happen to the gold market at gold at 2400 or 500? I would say it's going to be a dramatic, pullback of buying. We haven't been seeing that. So
Yes.
the confidence, yes, the price is higher, but the consumer have a chance still to buy because they are more also convinced and physical attraction of the yellow metal that the value is there. And on the other side, if you were buying jewelry at 20 grams or 40 grams or 60 grams, yet again today you can buy a similar jewelry at lighter weight because of the technology, because of the um, higher skills, and so on. So people will continue, and keep in mind that the smaller size in jewelry has attracted a lot of youngsters, which 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, the numbers are doubling today with these uh, young generation coming in and buying it, and especially under the category, probably not the marriage, but under the category of self-reward and gifting has shoot up. I know today you buy a bouquet of flowers and you buy a small bracelet in gold, have the same value you spend. So it is very attractive to the young generation, probably, and we are very optimistic. I personally feel very optimistic, and I see that branded international jewelry has helped the improve of um, in fashion, because they are the fashion leaders. So when they insert jewelry, that means they are automatically educating the consumer that there is jewelry also on the high fashion. And there is the other side, which are other creators and designer and younger designers creating and motivated to bring their own brand in a smaller size but very successful. That all put it in a basket, leading to a better market for us and leading to a little bit bigger margin, which when there is a margin, you can have a space. It's like extra vitamin you are taking, we become stronger, and you become more able to um, invent and fulfill dreams and create more.
Yeah. And Tawhid bhai, just to brief you, in terms of GJPC working very closely with manufacturers in India, they actually, for example, the Select Club, the Couture Pavilion which they have, they've actually selected the people via interview, seeing their jewelry design and also the innovations which they are doing. And every year in IIJS, you see new launches, and so the manufacturers this year also are coming up with a lot of new launches. And especially there's one which they are launching like a smart ring, like a smart watch. People wear smart watches. So there's work on smart gold watches, smart platinum watches, like that. A smart ring is already been produced, and India, IIJS will be the first place where you will see it. So you should look forward to such amazing innovations.
Definitely looking forward. And keep in mind that you guys are so lucky to where you are. You are there on the middle of the best consumer and the biggest consumer. And you have got us as your best marketing uh, office and
Yes.
finance office and the consumer and the partner and name it. So it's a very win-win situation between the Indian manufacturers, the Indian traders, and us in Dubai, either wholesalers or retailers or distributors or redistributors. And we are happy to continue that and
Thank
support.
you.
And
Thank you.
thank you for all the effort. Thanks IIGS for their support, because they are a very important platform for us to know exactly what's happening on the world.
Thank you, sir. And we look forward to welcoming you on 8th of August in Mumbai for the IIJS.
With pleasure, sir. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.